First tonight in the state of education, some Arizona school districts cutting staff and programs for students in schools that have the most need, saying this is all happening last minute.
ABC 15 education reporter Eleni Dow explains why this is happening as district leaders pack a state board of education meeting.
A common theme in the Arizona State Board of Education meeting Monday.
There's been a significant lack of communication and openness.
A lack of communication to the field prior to the release of preliminary allocations of federal title funding.
We would appreciate more timely and consistent statewide communications.
Changes have not been widely communicated to the field, not to school districts and not to charter schools either.
Education leaders are upset over how the Arizona Department of Education handled the news that the federal government is giving the state less Title I funding.
This resulted in some large-scale confusion and, frankly, a little bit of panic.
Title I schools have higher poverty rates. Some of their funds come from the federal government through a budget allocation from Congress, which, according to ADE, Arizona's poverty rate decreased based on data from the census.
In the preliminary estimate, we advised the districts to commit 80% of their funds rather than the usual 90%.
That results in millions of dollars in losses next school year compared to years past. Districts now needing to make last-minute changes.
That's about 1,100 kiddos that we could not provide summer school for in the current summer.
Schools who have to readjust their budgets, as well as our district set-asides and things. It's just challenging when we don't have that communication from the Arizona Department of Education and hadn't had it all along.
Some districts say ADE didn't give them an early enough notice when the department knew about the possible decrease in funds, and that it was already too late when they found out in April.
I think the messaging is clear that we need better communication and people want some answers.
Board members grilled ADE's business officer.
I just believe that these questions, if they would have been asked before this, you wouldn't have all these people here right now.
Which Horn came to his defense.
You sent 8 or 9 emails to every LEA in the state, every school district, every charter school, explaining what was going on. Is that right?
As we were encountering knowledge, or as we were encountering things to determine our process, yes.
So if someone said they were confused and they didn't know what was happening, it meant they didn't read their emails. Is that right?
There is a potential for that.
The districts we spoke with in this room refute that.
There were some very unfair attacks that went on in here, and I'm disappointed that people would say things that aren't true.
Congress just recently passed the budget, so tentative allocations were sent out late last week. Now the future is still murky for some of these school districts as they try to figure out how to move on with less money. In Phoenix, Eleni Dow, ABC 15, Arizona.